In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the double treble crochet stitch to get an effect just like this. And this is US terms, let's be clear. So I'm going to assume you've done your chain and you know how many you need in that chain for your pattern. And we're going to count down the chain 6 stitches. So in case you've never done that, you just literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches down. And that's where we're going to be working. So you need to wrap your yarn around your hook 3 times and then put it in through the 6th stitch down the chain. And then put your yarn around your hook and pull it through. So you should have 5 loops on your hook. Then you're going to do yarn over your hook and pull it through just the first 2. And now you've got 4. Yarn over the hook and pull it through the next 2. And now you've got 3. Yarn over and pull it through the next 2. And now you've got 2. Yarn over, pull it through the last 2. And you've completed your first double treble crochet. So we're going to carry on. We'll go through another one just like that. So you're going to wrap your yarn around your hook 3 times. Oh, that's not gone well. So let's go again. 1, 2, 3. And then put it through the next chain stitch on your chain. So you can just find that one through. Yarn over the hook and pull it through. And we should have 5 loops on there. And we have. So now it's yarn over hook and pull it through the first 2. Yarn over hook and pull it through the next 2. Yarn over hook and pull it through the next 2. Yarn over hook and pull it through the last 2. So you can see you're forming those really tall stitches, and the chain that you left at the beginning has formed the first stitch of the row. And that's quite important because you're going to keep doing that on future rows. You'll have a starting chain. So as you can see, I'm just working through one more stitch for you. And it becomes quite a rhythm once you get into it. Please don't ask me why I'm holding my forefinger up. I have no idea. I don't even know I do it until I film. But sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. So you just keep working your way along all the way to the other end, assuming you're only doing this stitch. You may of course be doing it as part of a pattern, and that's fine. But I'm going to assume we're doing rows of these stitches. So as if by magic, I'm going to get to the end so that I can show you how to turn and complete your second row and indeed all the other rows. So once you get to the end, you'll know exactly how many stitches you've got, hopefully the number you wanted, and then it's time to turn your work. Once you've turned, we're going to do that starting chain. So we need to chain enough stitches to get up to the height of the stitch. Now that's not gone quite right, so I'll just pull that one back. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain stitches. And then rather than go in that very end stitch, we're going to go in the next one along to start this row. And that's quite important because otherwise your work is just going to get wider and wider. So just be careful that you don't go in the very first stitch, that you go in the next one, because you did that starting chain which acts as your first stitch. And then you've just got to work all the way to the other end again. Now I've left it in sped up because I want to show you at the other end how you finish a row once you've got past your first row. So if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up so we spread our crocheting love to everybody and we have everyone mastering all their stitches. So complete a stitch in every single stitch. Now if I count the row below, I've got 13 stitches. Now if I count how many stitches I've got on this row, I've only got 12. And that's because you need to do an extra stitch in the top chain from the chain on the row below. So where you can see that chain, find the top stitch and add an extra stitch in there, and then you'll have the right number of stitches. If you're a beginner, I recommend you keep checking how many stitches are in each row as you go along, because it's very easy to lose some or to gain some if you're not clear on which of the end stitches, and making sure your turning chain is one of your stitches. So I'll carry on and make a swatch of this, which is a really useful thing to do because it helps you get your gauge for your project. But whatever you're up to, you can carry on. But I wanted to show you the sort of design you get. If you're only using this stitch, you get a lovely lacy effect, and it's the same on both sides. So good luck with your double treble crochet, and I hope you enjoy it. There's some more videos on the screen now.